Alright, good afternoon. Welcome back to Three Swords Gaming. So today we're back in Arknights Endfield, which is kind of my thing right now. I'm actually kind of dreading Guild Wars 2 releasing their next content patch because I don't even know if I want to do it at this point. But I do intend to at least finish off Visions of Eternity. So anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We're not in Guild Wars 2. We're in Arknights Enfield. And I want to do another one of the character stories. So yesterday we did Laevatain. It took a bit longer than I was expecting, like a hot minute longer. Oh, real quick, interesting thing that popped up when I logged into this account just a few minutes ago that I was not expecting. This. So I guess there's a little lead-in event with one pull, two pulls, and actually 500 ore barrels is a third pull. The difference is the ore barrels can represent like a different kinds of pulls versus these are straight up like standard banner pulls. But interesting, like we got a little segue into the next patch with a few extra pulls, and that's a cool thing. Considering I intend to do the rerun banner on the next patch, and I haven't really like pulled hard for anything on this count. In fact, let's see what we got here. Yeah, we're sitting on 68,000, which is what 136 pulls. So depending on the mechanics for the rerun banner, like that bodes pretty well for us. But we'll have to see how that actually works because it doesn't guarantee anything if the banner does not allow you to focus in some way. Okay, so we did Laevatain yesterday. Today I would like to do Gilberta, and I assume this is the only thing I'm going to get done today. Because, definitely Laevatain's story took significantly longer than I expected. Gilberta has a message for us. And she's taking pictures. Alright, so this is actually, like, I feel the need to put this in context. Talos 2 is much bigger than Valley 4 and Wuling, and it's a whole world that over the course of time, I assume the studio is going to kind of expand on. And so we have characters at times. Aviwena is another good example, who pass through our sphere of influence here in Valley 4, but do not reside in our sphere of influence. Whereas, like, Rossi and Wolfguard seem to, like, to some degree, kind of reside within our sphere of influence. And certainly, like Yvonne or someone does. Gilberta, like Aviwena, kind of passes through. So she's and we'll get more of this as the story goes on. She's a messenger. She delivers messages. And so she is currently here in Valley 4, but does not necessarily reside in Valley 4. I found everyone here in need of aid. Well, you have a heart of gold, Gilberta. Oh, you wanna link up? Sure, we can get together, have a cup of coffee, whatevs. Alright, to the hub base we go, which is not far from here, but didn't really feel like running, so we will teleport. Oh, look who's hanging out on some floaty boxes. Hi, Gilberta.
It's nothing. I'm waiting for you, Endman, and just zoning out while I'm at it.
So what are you doing here in the valley? By the way, I think Gilberta's like model, like her artwork, in terms of the character, is absolutely fantastic. I think they did a great job with her. It's why on my main account I initially pulled for her and then stopped pulling when I got Yvonne by chance. Which might have been a mistake, but I intend to get her on this rerun banner.
Delivering. The valley has plenty of packages to send, but only a few messengers are around. That's why I'm here to help. After all, I'm a messenger.
Oh, well. Now we have that firmly established in lore. Thanks, Gilberta. And these packages, you just dropped from the sky and let them hit the ground. By the way, so you're like the typical UPS driver. Appreciate that.
These packages need to go to the hub base. I've got quite a few more to deliver. People here have been through a terrible incident, and I want to give them some encouragement.
Oh, well. Happy to help.
Oh, everyone's feeling a little low after the incident. I figured your presence would brighten everyone's mood.
I am a friendly sort of person.
So I looked through my contacts, wondering whether I should ask you to come or not. I just didn't want to be a bother.
You're never a bother, Gilberta.
Maybe just this once. You could help me out, Endman? Pretty please?
Well, since you asked so nicely. How can I help?
Oh, there are just a few packages left and the sun is about to set. I'm thinking we make the last deliveries together?
Alright, we have some deliveries to make. What you got, Gilberta?
This package needs to reach the canteen. The recipient should be one of the staff there. It's almost mealtime, so we need to hurry.
Oh, well.
If you're ready, Endman, we can set off anytime.
Yeah, I mean, we need to hurry. Let's go. Oh, timer. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, timers.
I've spent a few days at the valley. The UWST canteen staff kindly made some meals for me. As for the taste, picky isn't really on the menu at times like this. Everyone's doing their best.
According to Director Chin's distress call, Cynthia, the hub-base AIC research deputy manager, has gone missing after the anchor fall. Cynthia last made contact near the generator gangway. Let's go there and take a look.
Not now, Fiona. I'm delivering packages. Jeez. Have some respect for package delivery.
Oh, is this our order of special condiments? Thank you, Miss Messenger. Just in time.
Wait. The Endman is delivering ketchup? That's even worse than delivering amethyst parts. We're just straight delivering ketchup. Okay. Here's your ketchup, employee.
The underground water pipes have been contaminated by the blight. We don't even have safe food and water anymore. The crew will have to make do with field rations.
Okay, suddenly it makes sense. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of army lore here. Like, the number of infantry E6s that carry a bottle of Tabasco sauce in the field just to make MREs more palatable. Like, it's the vast majority. It's like distinctly an infantry E6 thing. A bottle of Tabasco or Pete's hot sauce or some sort of hot sauce, right? And it has everything to do with making MREs palatable. So, apparently, this employee is doing the same thing. It's the least I could do, employee.
Oh, that's rough. But you're doing an incredible job.
Now, with these condiments, field rations will taste far better. Thank you so much for helping us. And that goes double for you, Endman. If you weren't here, the disaster might have never ended.
I do what I can. Alright, enjoy your Pete's. Take the second package from Gilberta. Where? Oh, right back at the exact same starting point. Okay. Gilberta, package number 2.
Package description reads Precision Machine Parts. I think this goes to the core AIC area. I've delivered plenty of things like this. We need to make sure it arrives without a single dent or scratch. Otherwise, the recipients will get really upset and loud. Fingers crossed for no hiccups.
Fingers crossed.
Tell me when you're ready, Endman, and then we'll set off.
I mean, part of me wants to set off now, and part of me wants to watch these K-pop boy band rehearsals behind you. But I guess I can catch that on YouTube later. Alright, let's go.
Endman, have you been back there since the crisis? The area was really devastated by the disaster. I wonder if things got better.
I don't think I took the right route. There are no speed boosts. Last time there were speed boosts. I mean, the timer's not an issue. Like, the timer is so incredibly generous that...
Oh, Endman, is this a special day? You're personally delivering a package for me.
It is a special day. You should be grateful, Crazy Al. Here's your
Hello
items.
there, Miss Messenger. I hope the parts are still in good working order.
Well, that's not very nice, holding her responsible for that when I'm the one who carried them. We're just really hard on this UPS lady.
Don't worry, the package is in pristine condition.
Our partnership with the UWST is going well. Getting clean water is our primary concern right now.
Oh, well, I'll leave you to it then.
Yeah, the canteen lady also said that the drinking water has been polluted.
Not just drinking water, we're also really low on industrial water. Our current solution is to use centrifuges for simple purification and pollutant removal. And thank goodness my order for the special parts has arrived. If we stay on schedule, our large facilities should be able to start working tomorrow.
Oh, well, that's good news. So I guess these aren't working back here? I set all this up, Andre. Like, I feel like it should be working. Although whatever's back here apparently is not. Oh, wait, it was for a second. Now it's stopped again.
Oh my, your job sounds really tough.
Never mind me. The Endman's here, so everyone knows things will work out. Oh, I gotta dash to a job. We'll catch up on the good old times later.
Yeah, I would appreciate that, actually, because I have no memories. So if you could just tell me about the good old times, that would be great. Alright, third package. Ready to go, Gilberta.
Final package. Description reads, medication. I think this one is meant for the medical bay. Sounds like a lot of vials and bottles. We must be gentle with this one.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have dropped it from the sky.
If you're ready, Endman, we can set off anytime.
Love her pigtails, those are awesome. Yep, let's go.
Everyone in the medical bay is kind-hearted, but they have to handle way too many patients. There aren't enough beds, and people are running out of ideas. Seeing children in the medical bay also makes me really sad. None of them should suffer like this.
I'm with you, sweetie. Everyone out of my way, I got vials. Oh no! Oh, smashed into someone. Broke a vial. What a tragedy. What a disaster. Hi, Miguel.
Is this the medication we've been asking for? Thank goodness it's finally arrived.
Interesting that they put hoods on their, like, doctor smock things. I guess in case they need to be a doctor while it's raining. Yes, this is your medication. Here you go.
We have so many injured and our medical supplies are running low. I can't imagine what things would be like if we didn't get restocked. You two are true lifesavers. Oh, and Gilberta, while you were away, little Carly refused to get her injections again.
Again, but I told her she'd get a prize if she took her medication properly. All right, Carly. Miss Gilberta is back.
Uh-oh.
Little Carly must have bounced back. She's been running all over the place. She was just here and now she's gone again. Carly loves playing hide and seek. Gilberta, would you mind playing along and finding her for us?
No problem.
It's a shame we don't have Gilberta. These segments in between instances here, where I have my team with me, would be so much better if we just had Gilberta with us, right? Alright, so this is where Carly was supposed to be, I assume?
There's some liquid here. Smells like Carly's favorite orange juice. She probably spilled her drink. Let's try scanning the place, Endman.
Okay, but also I have a question. She has a favorite orange juice? Like, they don't have any medicine, but they have a variety of different types of orange juice? Footprints. Let's go.
Found you, Carly. I win.
I don't want needles. I want to play with cameras.
Cameras? So, you weren't just running away from the needles because you were scared?
So it just occurred to me, and I genuinely don't remember, but I think maybe, is Carly the same girl that gave us the time-limited mission to go take pictures of things? Which I don't, side conversation, which is really not particularly important to Gilberta's quest here. I don't understand why so many of these games have a camera function. That's not something to include, like, not just these gacha games, but like Cyberpunk, for example, has a camera function. It's just not something I ever got into. I don't understand the appeal. But apparently there's, you know, all these games are doing this, so apparently there's some appeal to it. I don't know.
The security guard gave me his old camera. He also told me I'll become a great photographer.
Okay, but not if you're dead from neuropathy. Ooh. Should we be a real jerk? Nah. Great photographers never miss their injections. We're nice, Emin.
But I can't even take a proper photo. What photo should I take? I don't know.
You should take one of that bear.
My rock photos look ugly. My Originium slug photos look ugly. The long ears kept jumping around, and all my photos ended up super blurry.
Probably has something to do with, like, shutter speed, but I'm not a photographer. Maybe you should take a picture of that bear.
Maybe try snapping things you like, Carly. It'll be fun.
What do you like, Carly?
What do I like? I like you, Miss Gilberta.
Oh, I like you as well, Carly.
Oh, I want to do that. But all my photos look ugly.
Well, maybe she just needs some encouragement.
I want to be in the same photo as Miss Gilberta. That'd be super good.
Okie dokie.
Once we take the photo, you'll be super brave and get your injection. Okay?
Okay. Photo first, then we'll head back for the injection.
Okay.
So, Endman, can I ask you for a little favor? Look at the camera.
say cheese. Cheese!
We even got the bear in the picture. It's a win-win.
Wow! This is such a pretty photo!
Good job, Edmund.
Endman, please teach me how to make the photos look pretty like this.
Sure. I don't have anything else going on. I mean, not for a few more days at least. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, you know what I would actually say if I were Enman, which obviously I'm not because I chose female Enman, but I would actually say this one. I don't know. I just pressed the button, Carly. Not so much because I'm stupid, but because like to give her a starting point. I feel like if you give her this, Carly's gonna give up, right? Let's go with this. Good answer, Enman.
Carly, if you want pretty photos, why not snap things you like?
There's some better advice.
And I know you like orange juice, Dozy the plush, and visiting the Gramps and Grannies at the worker dorms. We can go around and look for things you like, Carly. Photography is our way of recording beautiful things into snapshots of precious memories.
Oh, just like Gilberta does. Cute.
Beautiful things. I know what I want to take a photo of. I'm gonna get my injection, and I'll take photos of my friends being brave.
You're just as brave as your friends, Carly.
Thank you, Miss Gilberta. And you too, Endman.
No problemo.
Not really. No. What I meant was, I really like photos, but I was just thinking about what I said to Carly. I told her to find things she likes. But I'm in a heap of a mess myself. I can't even figure out what to write. And I never found the courage.
What are you holding? What are we talking about here?
Oh, nothing. It's just a letter. Let's just talk about something else, Endman. Why don't we look around and see if anyone needs help?
Okay.
Edmund, we got a situation. Remember our water purifier project?
Mr. Andre, you've already mentioned this before.
Yeah. Guess I was getting a little too desperate, and I forgot all about it. Anyway, Supervisor Perlica just replied. She reviewed our asset register. It should be somewhere right outside the Ether test site. Honestly, the place where it's registered seems rather odd. The crewmates of the power plateau should have retreated to the worker dorms already. Can I ask you to check the worker dorms and figure out what happened?
What a coincidence. We're right in the worker dorms. We'll ask around right away.
Wonderful. Now the thing I need is the filter of that water purifier. I checked the asset register. An Endfield scientist named Rope is in charge of the purifier unit. He was overseeing the project, but then he had an accident. The asset register indicates the item is lost. I'd like to get an update on the filter. Edmund, could you please visit Rope for me?
Leave it to us.
Alright, let's find this Rope character. Are you Rope? Oh, is this Rope?
He seems to be in great pain. I hope there's something we can do for him.
How long has he been out? What's going on here?
About a week. We rescued him just outside the Ether test site.
Did he have a filter with him?
A few personal belongings, ID cards, gloves, and that sort of stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Endman, maybe we should leave for a while.
Okay. We're leaving, everyone. What's wrong, Gilberta? You didn't look very happy back there.
Yeah. I feel like I haven't really helped those who are suffering.
Why do you feel that way?
Endman, if only I were stronger, or faster, I could have arrived at the valley sooner.
But you've done so much.
Okay, Endman. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna look for the filter. You gotta let me do something. I can't just sit around feeling bad and helpless all day. No! That still sounds sad and depressed.
I mean, yeah, it does.
Alright. I'm doing this because I want to help everyone.
You know,
All set and ready, awaiting your command.
Endfield won't stop progressing.
there we go. We don't need everyone tagging along with us. Simon and Gilberta. Keep it simple. Hey, stuff's for me. Yay.
Where should we go next?
I'll tell you, I mean, we should go to Power Plateau. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Actually, I think I picked the wrong waypoint. I mean, we should be able to get there from this waypoint, but I think we're actually, like, on a plateau above where we want to be right now. Yeah.
Ah, it's the administrator and Miss Gilberta.
Hi, Sirius Monitor.
Hold on, you're going in.
Yep.
For one thing, the site is still quite dangerous. Our rescue teams can hardly carry out their work in there.
But I have to go in and find a piece of very important machinery.
If you insist. But do you really have to go in there?
Yep. It's alright. We're going in together.
Yeah, well, since the admin said so. Fine, I'll grant you passage. But as part of our safety precautions, do not stay in there for more than 60 minutes, even if you fail to find your thing. Nothing personal. Just trying to keep you safe.
I like it. I'm a big fan of standards. Good to see you have standards, Sirius Monitor. Much appreciated.
Endman, my analyzer can detect residual blight extracts in the filter. This will give us an approximate location of the device. Andre gave me the analyzer before I left for this search. The analyzer has identified several potential locations. I'm sending you the data. I think we should look around this place first. Use the scanner. We should find something. This entire place is now a ruin. It's so upsetting.
Oh no.
Careful. There's blight everywhere. Blight elimination confirmed.
Somebody's struggling. So this would obviously be a long time ago, right? When the filter was first, or when the purifier was first being developed, and things didn't go according to plan. So the big takeaway here, at least I alone was exposed to contents. I must keep redacted from touching it. So there's a sense of protecting someone.
Did someone leave this behind?
They did. They did. We got something else over here. Luckily, there's a light showing us to dig here. I can no longer gauge my own deterioration. So somebody's, you know, the somebody from before, because this is obviously the same person, right? Is experiencing the effects of that exposure. I rewrote the safe's code. Fail safe against forgetting. Remember the duty, remember him. So this should be a clue to the safe's code, right? But we don't know who, because for whatever reason it's blacked out. Because this should be a reference to the same person. Phantoms flicker at the edges of vision. Sometimes someone else, sometimes a shadow that might have been me.
And the main part has been blacked out.
Yep. Someone named, and we still don't know who. This person obviously is like really slipping, right?
Whoever left this here seems like a lost soul. It's here. The rift really affected the environment. Look at the floating rocks. No one knows when they'll start falling back to the ground. The UWST can only seal this place off for now.
I wonder when it will recover.
We can only pray that time can heal these wounds. Oh, Endman. The blight seems to get worse the deeper we go. There might be enemies active nearby. We'd better be careful. It's getting pretty late. Let's find this thing quickly.
Alright, let's do it. Oh, hi Gilberta.
Here's a spark of arts to save the day. Messengers always deliver. Incredible, right? Nothing can stop a messenger. Look out, over there! Get crushed! Yeah! Stick together, people! Yeah! Step aside!
Ah, I didn't see you over there, guy. Oh, and now we got these guys. Or this guy. Where did this guy come from? Those two were already over there. I didn't see this guy, though. Good job, Em. Good job, Gilberta.
More enemies might be hiding nearby. Endman, we gotta keep going.
How are we gonna get up there?
I thought of a clever solution along the way. All right, Endman, close your eyes. No
That's funny.
peeking. I'm giving you a surprise. You're feeling much lighter, right? Let's hop on, or they'll really catch up with us. Endman, ever tried living in low gravity? Takes getting used to, right?
So this actually feels amazing. This effect that they give you for this part. And the scenery is also like really, really cool.
For a courageous messenger, nothing's ever too heavy.
I mean, isn't that awesome? And what's interesting is, for the most part, like this area, and this is even more true of Rossi's. While I don't like Rossi's story, I don't enjoy the storytelling portion of it. They give you a playable area that's unique to that story that is really like quite large and well developed. Here, that's a little bit less true. All this was already in Power Plateau, but for the most part...
Just imagine yourself as a kite, and feel the ephemeral link between your body and the land.
Okay.
And that is the trick of flying.
I don't think it's a trick everyone has, Gil. Much of this is not accessible, however. Endman does not, on her own, possess the ability to access all this. I think there is some kind of jump trick, like jump attack trick, that you can use with some characters to get to weird places. I can't do it, or I've never done it. But,
Endman,
regardless,
over
like,
here.
this is a lot of fun.
Is this a UWST safe? Perhaps the filter we're looking for is right inside.
Oh, good. We found it.
Wherever I look, I see nothing but these horrifying wounds. This land has been torn apart. People have lost their loved ones, their friends, and even their dreams. Their hearts, too, have been torn into pieces. This world has always been so delicate and fragile. It's like a fine, downy feather, and also like a polluted orb of glass.
Gilberta has a way with metaphors, I guess. Or similes, I suppose, since she said like. Anyway, Gilberta, you alright? You okay, kid?
I'm alright, Endman.
Okay, good.
I was just thinking, if we fail to value what we have, those sweet moments might slip right through our fingers.
Okay, so this is kind of what I was getting at when I said Laevatain and Gilberta have like similar themes. Their experiences as reconveners is different, but this is where the themes start to align a little bit, right?
Endman, I want to... Oh no! These rocks are coming loose. Endman, the ether anomaly is shifting. This place is getting dangerous. We should leave quickly. Let's go.
Okie dokie. Let's go.
Endman! Over here!
Hi, Andre.
I was looking all over the place for you. The manager told me you went into the place for a salvaging run. I was so worried.
But I found a box.
What? It seems you actually found the thing.
Yes, the thing. I like this guy and his references to the thing.
I didn't expect anyone to salvage anything from that place. You Enfielders make me more impressed with every passing day.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
Of course. Looking at the bright side of things, I really hope our partnership with Enfield continues well into the future. But on the other hand, it won't be long before you simply outpace the UWST and leave us in the dust.
Well, we have a spaceship, and that helps.
The safe is locked.
Maybe we can zap it with a spaceship.
Oh, it should be locked according to our SOP. The UWST allows its scientists to lock and protect key data in emergency situations. But I'm seeing plenty of scratch marks on the safe. So I believe it's been left behind for quite a while.
Alright, so is there a password?
Ah, the passwords are definitely safe with the crew in charge of protecting the assets.
Oh, but I think Rope is still unconscious.
Well, that's a problem.
Ah, yeah. That kind of complicates things.
Yeah, can't we just blow up the safe?
If we can't get the password, we can try cracking the safe physically. But that might damage the instruments inside.
So, once upon a time, when I was in Afghanistan, I had a safe in my office to protect important things, right? That's what safes are for. And I had a spare piece of equipment that was not needed because we had less people on our team than we were billeted for. So I put this equipment in the safe to protect it. And it was a real piece of crap safe, to be fair. And when I went, the deployment was almost over, and I went to open the safe to get this piece of equipment out. Because I was accountable for this piece of equipment. It was quite expensive. It was worth a couple grand. And when I went to open the safe to get this piece of equipment out, the handle literally broke off the safe. So, as Sirius Monitor is discussing here, I went to EOD to see if they could blow the door off the safe so I could get the piece of equipment out. And, as one would expect, they said this exact thing. Yeah, we can absolutely get that door off that safe with a little bit of det cord, but we cannot, in any way, shape, or form, guarantee the safety of your equipment. Like, your equipment will almost 100% be destroyed. So ultimately, I was able to, like, attach a thing to replace the handle and was able to get the safe open. Like, it was a trick. But anyway, I have been in this situation before, Gilberta. Trust me, I know what to do.
Looking at the bright side of things, UWST products are known for quality. Our safes dominate the market of Talos too, because they are utterly indestructible.
Well, that would normally be good news. Maybe not so much right now.
Yeah. Well, this means we should get the password to open the safe properly. All right. Andre, my man. I'll let you hold on to our safe for now.
Appreciate it, Sirius Monitor.
All right, my syndicate's friend. I'll keep it safe.
Endman, why don't we head back to the medical bay? We might work something out.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he woke up. Like, who can say? Oh, a memo beacon. What does it say? Up front, good stuff, like... I have never put down a memo beacon. I am definitely under the impression that it gives you, like, select words to choose from to communicate your message. But I haven't actually tried it yet. Because I don't know why I would. I mean, we can, though. I should, from the, like, tutorial thing, I should have one in my inventory. Should we see? Oh, do we have any Orlean to submit? We have 3. Oh! We got 3 origiometry for that. Yay, good job, everyone. So proud of everyone. Alright, what do we got here? Bitter flour. And a piece of dog meat. Okay, Let's try this out. I've literally never done this before, even on my main account. Never put down a memo beacon. Ooh. Okay. Wow, like really limited options. Honestly. Like. Oh, we can't do like. We like the dorms. Alright. We like dorms. Let's go check on Rope. Oh, so many people in the dorms. We don't like. Regret the memo beacon. Hey, Rope. Maisie. Is that a clue?
I think he's trying to say something. Maybe we should get closer to hear him better.
Wonder who Macy was. If only there was a way we could find out.
Maisie. Is he saying Maisie?
He's been unconscious for a few days, but he never stopped mumbling this word. We're thinking that Macy might be a person's name.
Good thinking, Miguel. Miguel's on this. What a guy. What a doctor. Maybe we should ask someone outside. Or it might be a pet's name as well. Yeah, let's just muddy these waters. Could be a pet's name. Could be the name of his cat.
Of course. We're also handing out supplies today. Most of the Syndicate's crew should be nearby.
Oh, a direct response to the other dialogue option. Unfortunate.
Endman, let's go try our luck and see if we can find someone who knows Rope.
By the way, at this point in the game, that has happened to me enough times, I'm starting to tire of it. If you give me dialogue options, and then the character I'm talking to clearly and explicitly replies to the option I did not choose, and that happens regularly, that's not a great feeling. Like, that is disappointing. They do so much good stuff in this game. I love this game. I love playing it. I like it better than Wuwa. I like it better than Zenless Zone Zero. But that disappoints me. Alright, let's go talk to the people, because apparently it's not a pet. Hey, Carly. You know Macy?
Maisie? Is that Uncle Rope's good friend?
Wait, is that guy your uncle? Or do you just call all older males uncle? Hard to know. Thales. Thales. Isn't that a French military radio company? Thales, what's up?
Maisie? No idea. I'm a little busy right now. Why don't you ask around over there?
You liar, you're busy shopping for skis. Which, by the way, we can't even afford medicine, and we have a ski store literally right outside the doctor's office. Like, this guy has the audacity to stand here and buy skis while children struggle to get medicine. Look, there's like ice picks and crampons and stuff. Fails, you disappoint me. Hi, middle-aged lady.
I don't remember seeing someone named Maisie. Maybe it's a pet's name?
That's what I said. Maybe it's a pet's name. By the way, looking very good for a middle-aged lady. Very impressive. You look like 22. What's your secret?
But Rope never kept pets either. He was assigned to Valley 4 last year, and we don't know him very well. Young man really keeps to himself.
Oh.
Oh, he seems pretty close to a girl who works outside, though. That's the only time we ever saw him running around outside. Usually, Rope locks himself inside his workshop.
Oh, who's this girl?
But she seemed to leave the valley after a while. Perhaps she's the Maisie you're looking for.
Oh, this seems like a clue.
And then he got hit by the disaster. Oh, Fate really has a way of dealing her cards.
It's true.
I can't help you much, but we've got a pile of books and documents salvaged from the underground lab. Rope is a hard-working egghead. Go through his stuff. You might find something.
Okay. I mean, I like. It's a plan. It's a plan. All right, let's look through the stuff. I'm afraid that we won't get to talk to this other person after looking through the stuff. But yeah, let's talk to this other person and then we'll go back and look through stuff. Hey, Wilbur.
Rope as a girl? I've never seen Rope talking or hanging out with anyone.
Well, we're not sure. It might be a pet.
Wait. Well, since you're helping out Rope, I happen to have his comm device right here. See if you can use it.
Oh.
Comm device? That's actually a very personal belonging.
Wait, are we gonna go through his Instagram DMs? That's kind of an invasion of privacy.
Hey, I'm not some weird old man. I was part of the Syndicate's security. Everyone who enters the factory area has to deposit their comm devices at the gatehouse. Gotta protect our secrets, you know. And it's an easy job for old semi-retired boys like me.
Oh, I need a job like that. I'm semi-retired.
Rope dropped this comm device in the wilderness and someone picked it up. The young lad didn't want to take it back and told me I could keep it. I held it here since I have a feeling he might change his mind eventually.
That's not true, by the way. I'm not semi-retired, but I want to be.
Try your luck over there. That pile has plenty of lost items and comm devices that people have yet to claim.
Alrighty. Let's see if we can find any useful information.
Okay, Gilberta's remarkably upbeat here, but that's actually like super dark, right? All these random, basically cell phones that people haven't claimed because they might be dead, but their phones have been recovered, you know, like off the battlefield or out of the wreckage. Like, that's not good, man. Alright, oh, we found Rope stuff. We submitted a patent application. Guess I won't be seeing her for a while. Oh. She said she'll wait for me. So let's read this whole November 3rd thing, because I had a meeting at Park 2 today and didn't seek her out. But when I passed by that familiar place, she was still there, waiting for me. What's that word again for describing that speechless feeling you get when seeing something moving? She just stood in the distance beneath the light and smiled as she gazed at me. Once the project is over, I'll tell her everything that needs to be said. She said she'll wait for me. Like, what's going on here, right? Macy was the reason they chose me. It feels as though she's the one who got me sent away. Oh, well that's unfortunate.
They actually found out quite a bit.
Did we? I mean, maybe. Alright, disclose the device using a water purification method, specifically a blight material filter membrane and an upstream raw water storage container are used by the filtration device. Okay, sounds like science things.
Rope wrote Maisie in the appendix of this document. Endman, found any leads?
Yeah, we found a cell phone. Is the invention named Macy? The patent? Maybe it's the invention.
No matter how we look at this, Maisie definitely means something important to him. In any case, we should try opening the safe.
I mean, how many tries do we get? What if we're wrong? What if we lock the safe for eternity? You know, like trying to open someone else's phone? Alright, Andre, maybe it's Macy?
Oh, yeah. I suddenly remember Rope being a well-known workaholic.
Try using Maisie. That's the name of his patent application.
Oh, I thought it was the name of his invention. Well, I'm glad you're on this, Gilberta. Yeah, whatever Gilberta said.
No, not working. Woohoo! It worked!
It worked.
Naming a patent after a close friend or lover isn't unusual. The UWST is known for respecting the personal choices of every crew member.
Why did Andre, like, clear his throat after saying this? And, like, in the way that he said it? Is it just how the voice actor chose to say it, or is that meant to imply that, like, Andre has a patent named after, like, someone that he secretly pined for? Another owl, I hope, because he's very owly.
Is that so? I'm still thinking about the diary entries. But hey, at least the safe is finally open.
Yay.
Oh, there's something else besides the filter in the safe. It's a letter. Maisie is the recipient's name. I think it has something to do with Rope. I'll deliver it to him once he comes around.
Ah, Enmin and Gilberta, you're really here.
Oh, do you have news? Probably about Rope?
Rob just came out of his coma. I heard that you're with Andre, so I came rushing here to tell you the good news.
Really? Then let's head to the medical bay right now.
Let's do it. Let's get to the bottom of this mystery. Who is Maisie?
Those traces. She was the one who left them.
Elaborate, please?
I thought she was caught up in something dangerous. Left Valley 4 a long time ago.
Mr. Rope, is Maisie the name of a loved one?
No. Maisie's not from the Valley. But she showed up one day with an incomplete machine. It's a filter device containing lighted materials. She called it Maisie. Everyone thought it was a funny name, but I got really interested in the machine. The device was built on ideas that matched mine. That was the most important period of my life. It was the first time I met someone who agreed with my approach. We would spend all day studying together. We spent all our waking hours on the project. I didn't even ask her name. I thought those days would last forever.
You maybe should have asked her name, Rope.
So, why?
We were almost done with the filter. But she suddenly took Maisie with her and left without saying goodbye.
Okay, and we know the answer to this, right? Because we saw the notes in the bottles when we were on our way to get the safe.
My colleagues told me that she only cared about making the device work and getting it patented. I don't believe it. I refuse to think she left for that.
So, I don't think this story is meant to be super deep, but we could really go deep right now, right? And have like a long conversation about when someone thinks they see something and how it shapes what they choose to believe. Because Rope is made, the logical assumption would be what other people have told Rope, right? That she bounced because she wanted the invention or she wanted credit for it, and that she used Rope to advance her research or whatever, but at the end of the day she left so that she could, she didn't have to share the glory or the wealth or whatever the case may be. But because Rope believed there was a connection, he doesn't believe she did that, But it's not just that he doesn't believe it. It's not just that he finds it unlikely or inconsistent with what he saw at a certain point in time. The language here, I refuse to think that she left for that. And while we will get, like, you know, more to this story as it goes on, there's still some storytelling left to take place here, if I remember correctly. For so many people, it ends there, right? They dig in on a belief because they can't accept the alternative, so something has to be true or has to be untrue for them to be able to accept it. And it may or may not actually conform to the facts, but that's what they've decided, and probably that's where they're going to stay. At least for a long time, right?
Something else must have happened.
I mean, maybe.
I wrote plenty of letters and left them where we used to research and work on the project, but I never received any reply.
The letter. Is this what you're talking about? We found it in the safe.
This is it. I put down Maisie as the recipient's name because I don't know what her actual name is. But this means she's... But this also means that she saw my letter. So why did...
The place where we found the safe has been really torn up. We saw huge slabs of rock floating in the sky because of the ether.
I won't give up. If she did receive the letter, it would mean that... I'm just really worried about her.
Maybe you should get some more rest before you decide to not give up.
I'm going to find her. I got to know why she left without telling me.
Okay, but again, maybe you should get some more rest.
Thank you for bringing the letter to me.
Endman, I just remembered something. I need to verify it.
What's up? Wait, you're not gonna tell us? You're just gonna walk off? Oh, and then Andre messages. What do you want, Andre? Yes, I'm still in the valley. Oh, good. The water purifier is working. I would love a glass of clean water. And we just reply with, okay. 100% Andre now thinks that we're being dismissive. Like, okay, I get it, Endman. You don't want to talk. That's fine. See how he didn't respond? He's like, okay, I got you, Endman. That's cool, man.
Wonder where Gilberta went. I guess I'll just look around the place.
Yeah, where did Gilberta go? And also, I want a glass of water. Endman, or Andre, what is your name? Al guy, give me some water.
We got the water contamination issue all figured out. Today's a lovely day.
It'll be lovelier when you give me some water.
The reconstruction of Valley 4 has made significant progress. Endfield has proved itself to be a most indispensable friend.
Wait, aren't you supposed to be outside the power plateau power plant? What are you doing here, Sirius Monitor? We couldn't have done it without you, Sirius Monitor.
Ah, Administrator. Without the filtering device you and the Lady Messenger found, we would be days behind schedule.
I like how he said Lady Messenger. Made it sound like he's got a kink for Lady Messengers.
Huh. Where did Miss Gilberta go? I was hoping to thank her in person.
I bet you were, guy.
Endman, I think I found something. It's near the place where we found the safe.
Oh. Well, I want to know. I want to know what's like. Like. That's stupid. Alright. Wow, way up here, huh? Okay. I need to know what Gilberta found. I need some sort of resolution. I'm experiencing some emotional distress over Rope's story.
Where should we go next?
Go 30 meters straight ahead, Edmund. Jeez. Oh, and then another 70. Is there something in this box? Canned fruit. I'm so glad I smashed that box. And some batteries. So many good things in the boxes. Unless you're Brad Pitt. Then there's a severed head in the box. probably shouldn't do this while I'm by myself, huh? Dang, Gilberta, you just hanging out. Oh, you look so sad over there, sitting on the edge of this floaty rock. What's going on, kid?
Endman.
Gilberta. You look sad.
Remember when we came here and found the safe? I noticed a few things scattered nearby. So, I decided to come back and see if I could find anything else.
And?
And then I found this.
They're instructions, Gilberta. On a big ol' iPad.
It's the final diary entry, written by the owner of the filter device. Yeah. The diary we picked up was from the same person. She's the fellow researcher that Rope talked about. The last entry, she wrote it to say her goodbyes.
Oh, that's sad.
Contact with blighted materials affected her mind. She knew early on that she was gradually losing her memories. She found the problem with the filter and became the first to be affected by it.
She left because she didn't want Rope to...
She didn't want him to be part of the mistake. And she chose to tackle the final issue on her own. She carried the letter, made herself part of the safe's password, and wrote all those diary entries to help her remember. She suffered helplessness and loneliness on her own. She also didn't want to forget the one she held close to her heart.
Rope.
Perhaps one can eventually find their story by reading letters about the past. That's how the tales go. But in the end, she chose to leave instead of seeking her past. I've never felt memory loss before, but the thought of it scares me at times. What did she feel or think about when she saw recordings of a past that seems foreign, yet actually belongs to her?
So now the parallels with Laevatain are really, really strong, right?
I'm afraid of the feeling called oblivion. When I see memories flying past me that feel familiar yet foreign at the same time, I cannot help but wonder if I've actually lost something. Whenever those memories well up within me, I feel as though I'm kept away by a dark, misty veil. Endman, can you tell me how it feels to lose your memories?
Not good.
It feels cold and unfamiliar.
Is that so?
But it's nothing to fear. Because I have you with me, Gilberta. And everyone as well.
Aww. Do those memories frighten you?
No. They never have.
Those memories are. I genuinely don't know what Inman's referring to there. Is it the memories of the reconvener memories? I'm not sure.
I like those memories.
Yeah, they are.
They may not be mine, but thinking about them makes me feel warm inside, like the sun itself.
Okay, so there's like some direct contradiction or a complete difference from Laevatain's story. Whereas Laevatain was tormented by Surtur's memories, Gilberta doesn't experience that at all, right? Her relationship with the reconvener memories is very different.
So, I really do like those memories. Not only that, I'm totally in love with the memories that I made on my own. Memories I made while traveling. The secrets I saw in my solo flights across the night skies. And those special moments I shared with you, Endman. I don't care which memories they are. I don't want to lose any of them. Ever. These are real, authentic memories that I made with the people I've met.
I will also treasure these memories. Unless you forget them, Edmund. I mean, let's be real.
Thank you, Endman. I don't feel confused anymore. I'll treat these memories like precious gifts. No matter where they came from, all of them are now mine to treasure. Sometimes I feel everything in this world is just so ephemeral and delicate. Like bubbles of water. All it takes is a simple slip to lose those beautiful moments.
I mean, that's a fair feeling, right?
But that is also why I'll do my best to keep these important memories safe. People might not remember the faces of us messengers, but I'll do all that I can to remember every smile I see. Endman, do you still remember this? Now I know who to send this letter to.
Hey!
It's just a letter. Why, Endman?
But it's something you treasure, right?
So, Endman, if I failed to catch you, would you still be alright?
I mean, obviously the answer is no. By the way, before we advance, you see all these blue flowers on the ground? That's Substance D, man. Like, where's Keanu Reeves? This is... Where's Winona Ryder? There's Substance D all over the place here. Thankfully you caught me, Gilberta.
I knew it.
Edmund's so goofy. But also stupid. Edmund, you're stupid. Like, you jumped off a cliff trying to catch a letter. You're dumb.
But I'm really happy you spent all this time talking with me. Thanks a lot, Endman. You swept all my troubles away. This is your... Well, it's yours now, Endman. Although I couldn't figure out what to write, I've decided decided to give the letter to you. I carried this blank letter with me when I first arrived in Talos 2. I kept thinking about what it was. Why did it appear with me? What should I write on it? Who should I send it to? I once thought the letter probably wanted me to write something very important on it, and send it to someone very important as well. And yes, there are so many stories, so many troubles, and so many feelings that I want to share with you, Min. But I haven't figured out what exactly to write.
Can I still keep it?
Of course. I was hoping you'd take it. Perhaps a day will come when I sort out my feelings and know what to write. When that happens, I'll ask you for it and return a proper letter to you. And that will be a letter from Gilberta the Messenger herself. Oh, by the way, don't you forget about me, Endman. But even if you did forget, I'd just show up right in front of you. Then I'd say, I'm Messenger Gilberta. This is the first time we've met. And then we'd get to know each other once again.
Alright, so Gilberta's story actually noticeably shorter, which is not a bad thing. And you can definitely, by the end, you can see where I felt like there was a lot of similarity, thematic similarities between Laevatain and Gilberta's stories, and also why I think they're both very, very good. I think, you know, I think for most people, they would look at that and say, oh yeah, that's good. There will be people, of course, who you know, find it very easy to criticize because, you know, whether it's because they want to criticize and so that's what they choose to do, or because maybe if they don't enjoy it, then it'll be much easier for them to
I hear Orignium
to criticize it, right? But I do quite enjoy that. After playing Laevatain's story and Gilberta's story for the second time, I don't really want to deal with this. Can we just...
never about mercy.
Leave it to me.
Alright, you take care of that, Shen. I'm just going to keep running because I don't really want to deal with it right now. It prompts a question, and I don't have the answer. So I have been playing female Endman on both my main account and on this account. And while I prefer to play female Endman, I do kind of wish I had played male Endman on this account for the story playthrough. Because I'm wondering how different some of this would be with male Endman. Like, I don't think anything is different. The one thing, you know, in terms of like, I don't think they're gonna give.
Keep an eye on that area if you don't want to.
You know, I don't think they're gonna give Gilberta different dialogue or anything like that. What I'm wondering is whether the voice acting for male Endman is different than for female Endman in terms of the tone they take. Because it'd be very easy for Laevatain's story or Gilberta's story to have like some fairly meaningful like romantic overtones. And you know, we see that throughout Gilberta's story. And I think the same thing was true of Laevatain's story. And I wonder if male Enmin's voice actor leans into that a little bit more. Whereas female Enmin remains, like, just kind of cute and oblivious. Like, and really, like, female Enmin does have this very oblivious vibe to her, right? Which is a lot of fun. Like, I like female Enmin. And I enjoy playing on her, but if I had it to do over again, if I knew then what I knew now, and I don't want to change it, right? Because we've played this far with female Enmin, and I want the continuity. We're going to continue to play out female Enmin. But if I had it to do over, I would have played male Enmin on this count. To experience, like, kind of that difference, and also to experience the story from that perspective of, you know, those interactions being different. Not that there can't be a romantic connection between female Enmin and Gilberta, but that would be foreign to me because I'm not a lesbian. Like, so I can't relate to that. I would relate to it. It would be understandable for me. It would resonate for me if it was male Enmin and Gilberta. And I would have liked to have experienced that. What I'm not going to do, what I'm tempted to do but not going to do, is create a third account to play through that, because I don't have, like, I have a real ass job. I don't have time to maintain 3 accounts in this game, and also enjoy, like, other games. So I don't think I'm going to go down that road. We'll just have to accept it as is with female Enmin and her friends Chen, Poggers, and Ember here. Okay, thank you for joining me as we went through Gilberta's story. Fortunately, it was a bit shorter than Laevatain's. And those are by far my 2 favorites. And then in a tier below those is Yvonne, which I might do before the next patch, but I also might not because, you know, work and things. I don't plan to play through that one off camera, though. I would like to get that one on camera. Rossi and Wolfguard I'm less concerned about. And of course we'll get a new one in a few days with the introduction of Zhuang Fanyi. So
is there something I missed?
And at some point in the future, another character too. There's a character that we haven't really seen, but was leaked and then validated by the trailer, and I'm curious to know more about this character. So, I think she's a bird girl, like Perlica, spear wielder, maybe. Kind of hard to tell. She only pops up in the trailer for a second. The leaks had her as a spear wielder, so we will see. Anyway, we'll cross all that in time. For the near term, we're gonna skip Zhuang Fanyi and we're gonna try and get Gilberta and Laevatain, which reminds me. Holy smokes, we got a lot of standard pulls. Alright, should we... Oh, no, we don't. Those are the limited pulls. Man, so not only do we have almost 70,000, and really, I could easily get this to 80,000 very quickly. On this account, there's so much ore barrel that is still on the table that I haven't used. So we have a lot of pulls. Like, we are sneaking up on... Like, 70 would be 140, plus we got 2070. Like... depending on when that banner rolls around, and actually let's see if they have shown when the banner will roll around. It should be here, right? No, events. Oh, they're not going to show the calendar that far out yet. Alright, so when this ends, here in a few days, then we'll see whether it's Zhuang Fanyi and then the rerun banner, which is what I'm expecting, or if it's Zhuang Fanyi and the rerun banner for an extended period of time. I'm kind of curious about that, but I'm expecting it to be one after the other. I think the rerun banner is simply going to fill a gap instead of a new character. But we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Okay, but yeah, do we also have... Alright, let's do a 10 poll on the standard banners, just kind of wrap up this video. Since we have the tickets, and part of the reason that's beneficial to do now, I'm assuming that the rerun banner is not going to take standard tickets. I assume it's going to take, like, the limited pulls. So what I want is to generate more, like, AIC quota, so that we can afford to, you know, to buy. Now, don't get me wrong, we can already afford to buy all 5 with what we have here, but you know, this will help us generate some of that currency. So let's do it. Plus, it's fun. 10. I think there's still a couple of those 6 stars that we don't have yet. Let's see. Will we? Nope. 5 star, not 6 star. Let's see what we got. That means we'll have a dupe for somebody, I assume. Yep, just the one. Alright, who got duped? Ah, it's Perlica.
That you will lead us upon the right path once more.
I like Perlica quite a lot, to be honest. And truthfully, like on my main team. Whoop, what's going on here?
To discuss with me.
On my main team, this has nothing to do with anything. I don't know why I'm still recording.
Ready to break camp on.
I have tried to implement poggers, and I have not figured out a way to make it worthwhile. Like, I know this is supposed to be, like, he sets up the physical damage, and this is supposed to be, like, meta. It's not working for me, and I'm not enjoying it. I don't like poggers. I mean, there's nothing wrong with him, but he just looks weird to me. You know what? Let's put Perlica back in the rotation. Do we want her 4th? Sure, I'll get used to it. Yeah, that's fine.
Transferring command authority now, Administrator.
Thanks, Perlica. Okay, so we're gonna return to that because it feels better to me. Oh, another picture. It's a cute one. I like Perlica a whole bunch. Alright. We better wrap this up, or I'm just going to keep yakking about stuff that's not important at all. Okay. Thank you for hanging out with me. Hopefully you enjoyed Gilberta's story. I like it quite a lot. When we come back, it will probably be for 1.2, but maybe for Yvonne's story. We'll have to see. We'll see how it shakes out. Who knows? Alright. You have a good one, and I will see you next time. Later.